Hey guys, so on today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the mesh tool and to be able to create the apple on your right and to recreate it in a more illustrative way like the apple on your left. So we're going to get started, and so this is what we're going to be doing. These are the results, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to get started now. Alright, so to start, we're going to open a new document in Illustrator. We're just going to call this Apple. It doesn't matter really the size of your document. I'm just going to leave it at letter size. Just going to go ahead and click OK. And once we've done that, we're just going to go ahead and place our image, which for me, it's going to be an apple. Just going to use that apple. So we're going to hold down the shift key while dragging it down so it doesn't squish it. So once we've had that, we're just going to lock this layer and create a new one and select our pen tool from the tool panel over here, or click P on the keyboard. So we're just going to go ahead and do some click and drag all around the apple, making sure that there's no fill selected for that. So it doesn't really have to be precise. We're just going to do it roughly. And then just go on and click and drag all around the apple. So the reason why we're doing that right now is because later on in the video I'm going to show you how to use the mesh tool, which is a really cool tool when you want to color something and give it that 3D effect by creating the shadows and the highlights. So I'm going to show you in a little bit how to do that with the mesh tool. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and close our shape. It's very important to close the shape. Just going to make this corner a little bit rounder, just so that it gives it a little bit more of a apple looking object. Alright, so just a little bit over here. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom out, Command 0 on the keyboard. So we're going to make this, we're gonna move it over so we have more space to work and we could actually see the progress of our work comparing the two images together. We're just gonna lock that layer again. So this is our shape. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a fill using the eyedrop tool, which is the letter I on the keyboard, and we're just gonna go ahead and select and sample a color of the apple that has the most red that's on the apple. For me, I would say it is that red, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Either way, we're gonna add other colors as we go on. So now we're going to go ahead and select our mesh tool, which is right here on our tool panel. Or if it's not, you're just going to go down to window and select mesh tool in these tools. So we're going to select the mesh tool, which is the letter U on the keyboard. And we're just going to go ahead and click around our shape to create these kind of vertical lines that are going to be our guides to add the colors. Now we've created the horizontal guides, we're going to go ahead and create some more for the vertical part. So you're just going to go and just click around the shape. For me, I believe this is enough. I'm just going to add one more here. I think this should be good for our tutorial. Now what we're going to do is go and select our direct selection tool, which is the white arrow, which is the letter A for the shortcut on the keyboard. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna select an anchor point. Did you see how it kind of created this crossed anchor point? That means you've selected this area and this area is going to change. This is where everything is happening right now. So I selected my anchor point, and now I'm going to go ahead and select my eyedropper tool, which is Command I again on the keyboard, and sample a color from the apple from that same spot that we're on. So which would be right here. So I'm going to click and see. It kind of creates this gradient color on it, which gives it a more realistic effect. So we're just going to keep going, and as we keep going, you're going to be able to see the progress. So again, select the direct selection tool, which is the letter I on the keyboard. And now we're going to go to the edges of the circle. I like to start from the edges because it's easier that way. Eyedropper tool, the letter I on the keyboard, and then we're gonna just keep going like that, go all over. You can even select more than one anchor point holding down the shift key on the keyboard, because some parts are just larger and you could add more color. So again, direct selection tool, hold down the shift key, and we're just gonna keep on going like that for all the shape. So this is it, guys. This is the result. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something today. Remember, there's always a new way to learn things, and the internet is here for that. So thank you guys for watching. See ya.